Time for another special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and we have Mikaela Bruning with us from District Number 9 of Ohio Department of Transportation. We're going to talk about things coming up in not only this construction season, but beyond. So details are coming up in just a moment, right after this from McDonald's.
Whenever I first applied for the Archways opportunity, oh, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
We appreciate Mikaela Bruning for stepping in to tell us more about what's going on with ODOT. And no relation to Matt Bruning,
No.
who is the statewide press secretary. But you take over for Matt McGuire's position,
Yes.
who was here for a long time.
Yeah, Matt transferred to District 6, and then I've taken over for him here in 9.
Yeah, congratulations and welcome to the area.
Thank you.
And she's learning about the area as we go. When we talk District Number 9, we're talking about 8 different counties. That's a lot of projects as you start construction season.
Yeah, so we've just kicked off construction season statewide. We have invested $2.8 billion into our infrastructure and roadways here. Here in District 9, we have invested $139 million of those dollars into 93 construction projects for the season.
93?
Yes.
My goodness. That's almost 10 per county.
Just about.
Having said that, we're looking at bridges, looking at culvert repair, resurfacing, and things of that sort. Anything specific you'd like to lead off with?
So our biggest impact project this season is going to be our Brooksmore lot and State Route 32 intersection.
Mm-hmm. So for those of you that travel Route 32 to Cincinnati, you're going to see this intersection and this construction that's being done.
Yeah, so they are constructing actually an interchange there. So they're doing a full interchange between the existing intersections of State Route 32 and Brooks Mullout Road. The State Route 32 and Bodman Road as well. Both existing at-grade intersections have been removed along with a traffic signal at 32 and Brooks Mullout. And so they're just they started that last season and they'll finish that now.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this particular area was kind of like the road came right up to 32, and it was a dangerous intersection.
It was.
And this is going to change all of that.
Yeah, so this is a safety project, and there were 2 at-grade intersections that have been removed, and now everything should hopefully be safer for the traveling public.
I think that's one thing that people take for granted are these safety projects. It's improving these intersections or off-ramps or whichever the case might be just to make it more safe for the traffic to flow properly and easily.
Yeah, and so when we're doing these safety projects, there's all kinds of studies that go into it, and they're looking at crash data, feasibility, signal timing, and whatever we can do to make those intersections safer is what we plan to do.
I know the hands were in an uproar in regards to roundabouts, and they were put in 159 here, but they seem to have gone very smoothly, and it's turned into be one of the basic safety requirements, and it's making the roadways safer.
Yeah, I think we're going to continue to keep seeing those pop up from time to time, and the data is showing that it's reducing those crashes and severe crashes as well. So we like them.
We want anything to make our kids safer.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot better too, because when they're getting their license for the first time, and I think that was one of the concerns about the 180 and 159 roundabout being near St. Trace schools, and they thought about all these young drivers the kids have had no issues with it.
Yep. And, we have a lot of educational resources too. You can go to transportation.ohio.gov /roundabouts, and there's all kinds of, there's videos, information out there for people who feel like they might not understand a roundabout or how it works. We've got that for you there.
Let's switch gears to the superloads. The superloads, we've already had 6 of them coming through by the time you and I have talked, and so there's another 18 to go. It's starting to move very smoothly,
It
and
is.
I know people get inconvenienced a little bit here and there, but man, it's amazing how smooth it's gone.
I know, and they did a lot of planning to prepare for that, and it has just gone over so well. I think the biggest question that I have received is, how is this going to impact me? I might have a doctor's appointment, or I need to get my kids from A to B, And the biggest thing we've been telling people is just to remember that it's a rolling roadblock. So they're not closing down the roads. You're not going to not be able to get to your destination. You might just have delays. And anytime that they can, they're pulling over and allowing traffic to go around. So they're not wanting, big long traffic queues or delays. And it's gone really well.
But the public fervor over this has been, look at that big thing coming through here.
Yes, it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting to see. It's exciting to be a part of. So, we're happy to do that and happy to have everyone enjoy.
And the biggest of the super loads have not come through yet.
They have not, no.
So I'm looking forward to that. 900,000 pounds.
I know, crazy.
Hard to imagine.
Yes.
My wife felt like that when she was pregnant, but that's way too extreme.
We
way
won't
too
tell
extreme.
that.
Yes. In regards to other projects that are coming up, in 2025 they're talking about breaking ground for North Bridge Street, making some changes there.
Yeah.
There was a presentation made to Chillicothe City Council to prepare people for this. What's ahead there? I know a lot of the pre-work has already been done utility-wise, but there's still things to be done there.
So we're going to put out bids for the project, hopefully around February of 2025, and then construction will begin spring of 2025. We've got, looking at a 2.5-year construction project. It will have different impacts for year 1 versus year 2. So
yeah, and I imagine there will be ways around this as well. I know there's a lot of businesses on North Bridge Street that will benefit from this.
They will
in the future.
Yes,
but it can be a hassle.
Yeah, so we're gonna have that 2.5-year hassle, but we just ask that you be patient with us, and in the end, it'll be better for everyone.
I know that for folks looking at this video here today, but in the post, we've got your website in there so people can go to the website to find out. You've brought a nice packet along for us. Is all of this information available for public knowledge there?
It is, yes.
Okay, so you can school yourselves as we go along.
Yep, and then I know, here we're in Ross County, but that construction guide also includes all of our 8 counties. So any projects that are happening in Adams or Brown, for example, you would be able to see those there as well.
Yeah, and that's most of the territory. If you're driving in this part of Ohio, you're going to see some orange barrels.
Yeah.
And everything, too. Anything that we've missed you wanted to pass along?
I don't think so. I think, just during this construction season, we are really pushing for everyone to be safe and move over. We have had 43 crews hit so far this year, and that's just, way too many. We want our people to get home safe. We want you to get home safe. So just remember, when you see those orange barrels, to move over, slow down, and give our crews plenty of room to work.
And put the device down.
Yes.
Was it,
phones down.
Phones down, eyes on the road. So thank you again. Welcome to the area.
Yeah, thank you.
We look forward to working for you or with you in the future.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Mikaela Bruning from the District 9 Office of Ohio Department of Transportation.